Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the latest ideas and strategies to help you succeed in the world of entrepreneurship. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating topic of leadership styles. This concept is crucial for anyone looking to build a successful business or advance their career, as it can make all the difference in motivating teams, driving innovation, and achieving goals. So, what are leadership styles? Simply put, they refer to the different approaches that leaders use to manage, motivate, and inspire their teams. These styles can range from authoritarian to democratic, and each has its own strengths and weaknesses. Understanding your own leadership style is essential, as it can help you communicate more effectively with your team, make informed decisions, and create a positive work culture. The concept of leadership styles has been around for decades, with roots in psychology and management theory. One of the most influential thinkers in this area is Daniel Goleman, who identified 6 distinct leadership styles: coercive, authoritative, affiliative, democratic, pace-setting, and coaching. Each style has its own unique characteristics and is suited to different situations and teams. Let's take a look at some real-world examples of leadership styles in action. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was known for his authoritarian leadership style. He was notorious for being demanding and perfectionistic, but this approach helped drive innovation and pushed his team to achieve remarkable things. On the other hand, Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks, is a great example of a democratic leader. He empowered his employees to take ownership of their work and created a positive, inclusive company culture that has contributed to the brand's success. Another notable example is Mary Barra, the CEO of General Motors, who has been recognized for her transformative leadership style. She has implemented a more collaborative and agile approach to management, which has helped the company innovate and stay competitive in a rapidly changing industry. So, how can you apply leadership styles in your own business or career? First, it's essential to understand your strengths, weaknesses, and values as a leader. Reflect on your experiences, seek feedback from others, and identify areas for improvement. Experiment with different styles to find what works best for you and your team. Be adaptable, communicate effectively, and lead by example. Here are some practical tips. Empower your team to take ownership of their work, provide feedback and coaching, and prioritize their growth and development. Remember that leadership is not about titles or positions. It's about influence, inspiration, and making a positive impact on those around you. For instance, if you're a new entrepreneur, you may need to start with a more authoritative style to establish direction and vision for your company. However, as your team grows and matures, you can shift towards a more democratic or coaching style to encourage collaboration and innovation. Research has shown that effective leadership is critical to business success. A study by Gallup found that employees who feel engaged and motivated are more likely to be productive and committed to their organization. Another study by McKinsey found that companies with strong leadership are more likely to outperform their peers financially. In today's fast-paced business environment, effective leadership is more critical than ever. With the rise of remote work, artificial intelligence, and changing consumer expectations, leaders must be able to adapt quickly and make informed decisions. By understanding leadership styles and applying them in a flexible and practical way, you can stay ahead of the curve and achieve success in your business or career. As my colleagues on Wall Street would say, a good leader is like a great conductor. They bring out the best in their team and create harmony in the organization. This analogy highlights the importance of leadership in creating a positive and productive work culture. By recognizing the different leadership styles and adapting them to your own strengths and weaknesses, you can become a more effective leader and drive success in your business or career. To take it a step further, consider the following research findings. A study by Harvard Business Review found that leaders who are able to adapt their style to different situations tend to be more successful. Another study by Forbes found that companies with diverse leadership teams tend to outperform those without. In conclusion, leadership styles are not just theoretical concepts, they have real-world implications for business success. By understanding the different styles, their strengths and weaknesses, and how to apply them in practice, you can become a more effective leader and achieve your goals. Remember that leadership is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and practice to develop your skills and style. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.